This video is dedicated to Mr. Tate, a brother, a God. This is your brother Charlton, and I just want to touch on a few things. Not only were you a friend, you were a brother, you were family, you were a God. You helped me conduct business with equality, with patience, and you always saw everyone's worth, and you treated them even more than what they saw themselves as. As your brother, as your friend, I know you'll be dearly missed. We knew each other for almost a decade, maybe even longer. I remember when you first came to South Carolina, and I said, who is this kindred spirit? Who is this gentleman and also a protector at nature? You always carried yourself as a spiritual warrior, per se. You were very mentally advanced. You were a genius, not just mentally, but spiritually as well. You use your life as an example to show how to live out your fullest potential, to explore your physical and your mental and your spiritual capabilities. You took the road less traveled, which is what the book and other spiritual leaders teach. You led by example. You were one of the best human beings I've known. So I want to salute you, and to your mother, to your father, just know you raised a tremendous son. His job was well done on this planet, and forever be thankful that I met him. I could say so much more, but just want to say this is with love. Jasun, you'll be missed, and as you say, forever thee. Oh yeah! Love you, brother. Peace.
Good afternoon. My name is Zion. I was like a nephew, and Jay was like an uncle and like a mentor to me. A very charming, funny, intelligent person. I had the pleasure of learning a lot from Jay. There's so many things I could talk about and say, but in the short time and the experience that I had with Jay was nothing but great, honestly. Like I said, he was like an uncle to me. I learned so much. He came in at a young age at my life and taught me a lot, and a lot of things I didn't pay attention to, just, being young, ignorant. But as smart as he is, I'm very grateful. Such a helpful person, generous person. I remember him teaching me Tai Chi and just being able to see a different perspective on the world and viewing the world as a different place and not looking at people based off their appearances and judging them off of them as a book and all of that. I wish Jay got to spend more time, but honestly, I feel like Jay had an amazing life. Hopefully he felt the same. I just hope that he's getting some peace and rest, and I hope the family can heal and get some peace and rest the best you guys can as well. I wish nothing but happiness for you guys and the time to grieve and heal in your own way. And just know that Jay was a wonderful person and a great person. And rest in peace his soul. I love you, Jay. And thank you for believing in me. And continue to watch over me and your family. God bless.
So the heavy heart that I make in this video, it's this experience as just reiterate that we should be grateful for all our moments, and I just want to say that Mr. Tate was an absolute force to be reckoned with. He left his mark on the earth, plain and simple. He touched the lives of at least over 400,000 people, probably in the millions as well. You know, he planted that seed, which I think was his goal. You know, the goal is to plant the seed, plant the idea that you are responsible for your security, your sovereignty, your life. And I know he planted that seed in me, because even though he is transitioning right now, I will continue to do what needs to be done in order to achieve the goal. And I just want to say I'm grateful to him, grateful for his family, grateful for everything that he's done, grateful for the spark that he's lit, and best wishes on his next journey. Thank you.
Hey there. Greetings to everyone. I'm Sashalom. I am the goddess lady that Jason always talked about. And Jason was an awesome person. He really was. I met Jason through one of my customers who was in the military with him. And I think when he came to Colombia, he said to his army buddy that he wanted to help somebody. He wanted to give back. I think Jason carried a lot of inner turmoil about things that the military had him doing, none of which he shared with me in detail, but he definitely walked around with this attitude that it's time for me to start helping people. So that's what he did. He helped me at my restaurant in Columbia, South Carolina. We had a lot of great times there. He helped me with my grandbabies, who were like 13 and 15 at the time. They were on homeschool, so in the mornings before we opened up the restaurant, they had homeschool schedule, and he would sit with them. And I always played motivational videos in my place of business all the time, spiritual videos, because that's just the vibration I'm on. And Jason always kind of gave me all this wonderful credit for helping him get on his spiritual path. And he always referred to me as the goddess. And I just loved him so, so much. We did share space together as well. We lived under the same roof for maybe about a year before he eventually got his own place. And my grandchildren just looked up to him so much. They just loved him to no end. There was times when I was feel like I'm getting treated like chopped liver up in here. And Jason was getting all the love and everything, but he deserved it. He deserved it. You know, Jason was like the black James Bond. Yeah, we'd be at the restaurant. He'd be in his like James Bond attire. And I'd be like, look, Jason, I need you to wash dishes today. And he'd look at me crazy, and then he'd roll up his sleeves and get to washing dishes. But I'm so honored and so grateful to have known Jason Tate, truly, and as well to have met his mom, Miss Lavinia. I always spelled her name with love in the beginning. Just a beautiful, beautiful lady. And I talked to him and helped his dad a little bit. Jason reached out to me saying his dad was having some issues that he wanted some help with as far as his health. And I did those things. And I'm just so grateful to have met you all and to have been a part of Jason's journey and to have been connected to you all as well. One thing that I know begrieved him was that he didn't get to spend enough time and energy with his own daughter. And his heart was really broken behind that. I don't know all the details, and he didn't share with me all the details, but he definitely, that was a heavy part for him. And then as he grew in his work with Black Alchemy Solutions, I hope I'm saying it right, you know, he became so well known in the cybersecurity arena and everything, and I'm was just very proud of Jason. And even once he moved on, he never stopped being in touch with me. I would always hear from him months down the line. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. And I just spoke with Jason in December. He wanted me to do some videos for his cybersecurity group, and he wanted me to be a part of a retreat that he was putting together. He said, I'm teaching people how to be safe and how to acquire wealth, and now I need you to help them to learn how to get their health together. And so I'm just thankful. I'm grateful. I know that Jay is in a better space because we all are when we leave this realm. This is the battlefield. It just is what it is. And he is still with us. The veil is so thin. He's not far away from us at all. And so I just hope you all will allow yourselves to heal and to mend fences wherever they need to be mended, and to just love on one another. Love yourselves and love each other, and do your best. Do your best, because that's what Jason was all about, doing and being his best. And he was a beautiful soul, and I feel so honored to have known him. So I thank you for listening. I wanted to be there, but with everything going on with the airports and everything, it wasn't in the stars. But I'm here in my heart with you. I love you. Alrighty. Peace and love.
It's not every day a famous hacker calls you up to do a video shoot about privacy and security. Our journey began 2 years ago on a small island in the Caribbean. This guy, Jason Tate, calls me up about this video idea. And at first glance, it felt like he was a character out of a Tom Clancy novel, but without the look. Then we set out on a journey about 2 months ago to film a video series entitled How to Live Safely and Securely with Privacy as a Weapon. After working with him on this project, hearing his background, watching him work, and watching the finished product, I gotta say, you have to see this.
Thank you for joining us for this wonderful walk on privacy. Even Mother Nature wants us to know that we appreciate your time, your focus, and attention, and we know this has been a lot to digest. But at the end of the day, this is a purposeful project for me. This is not something that I'm doing just to generate revenue. It's something so I can generate currency. The currency that flows between me and you is more about safety and security than it is about any physical fiat. We live in a digital world right now, and it's very important that you understand that while you see the illusions of other people's posts, behind the scenes is much more treacherous. I appreciate you. Namaste. Have a great, fantastic, blessed, and abundant day. Oh yeah.
Defining what we do precisely with an actual solution or a service is almost impossible. Every client that calls us is unique. They have different problems. They have different situations that they negotiate, and we negotiate them the same way. We give them bespoken solutions. That's what Black Alchemy is. We're not a cookie cutter. We're not the average firm that you call and we say, here's your cookie cutter, here's your flat mouth situation. We say, what is your problem? Unlike a lot of other people, we do something that a lot of clients don't, or a lot of firms don't. We pay our clients. How do we pay our clients? We pay them attention. We pay them undivided attention. So when a client asks, what do you do? Or when the interviewer asks, what do you do? We do have 3 viable services that we stick by. The OSINT scrub, the open source intelligence scrub. And what is that? Most human beings don't understand that as soon as you open up a computer and you interact with the computer, your information, your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your daughters, your cousins, your behaviors, what you smoke, what you drink, how many times you do it, is stored in data sets. Not only are you talking to the CEO of Black Alchemy Solutions, you're talking to the former CISO of the largest data broker in the world, Experian. The largest data broker that has more records than the KGB and the CIA combined. So the OSINT scrub is the process by which we take all of your information and remove it from every data broker site that has ever existed. Now, why is that important? Whenever you see on the news that a company gets breached, they get their data stolen, that information is sold in the darknet. That information is sold to hackers and cyber criminals, and those cyber criminals use that information to exploit you. Exploit your time, your data, your information, your family, and they use that information to make them seem familiar when they do the exploitations on you, when they get into your DMs and they say things that sound familiar, and you say, that looks familiar. We remove that entire threat landscape from your entire existence. There's no way that any kind of data will ever fall into the hands of the wrong people when you get the OSINT scrub. On top of that, we go and find out where you live. We take every email address that you've ever had, and we look on the darknet for any passwords, any kind of information that was stolen in the darknet, and we remove that as well. That is our OSINT scrub. It comes in 3 different flavors, but we'll talk about that later. On top of that, we have the privacy box. What is the privacy box? A lot of people are looking and we don't really know that. We don't understand that the information that we are losing in our everyday lives is being siphoned from our electronic devices. So the privacy box in and of itself is a Faraday compliant box. It's a physical box that blocks all of electronic signals. That means if somebody's hacking you, like if Pegasus hit you, and you actually have a Pegasus type of situation affecting you, you put your phone inside that box and nothing's going to touch you. Nothing's going to be able to access you. But what else is the box? Because we charge a lot for this service. It comes with a ghost phone. And a lot of people are saying, what is a ghost phone? Like, what is that, some new black operations, special operation, NSA gadget? Absolutely not. The more complicated, the more technical, the more sophisticated the situation, the more exploitable it is. See, I worked for the 3-letter intelligence agencies. I hunted the hackers that I'm protecting you from. So when I say that, the ghost phone is something you'll never see. You'll never understand it in a public place, in a public forum. It's always going to be something that's mysterious, but here's things that you need to know about it. It's never going to have your name attached to it. It's going to be always secure. And it's always going to be activated without anything from you, without your credit card, without your MasterCard, without your Visa, without your name, without your passport, without your ID. We're going to send you a phone that's already ready to go. The only way that it can be exploited is by you. When you pick up that phone and you say like, oh, my name is Marcus Allen, well, then you messed up. That's why the ghost phone is not just the purchase of equipment. It comes with a one-on-one interview. We give you the tactics, the techniques, and the protocols to understand the operational security procedures to leverage a secure communication without those who are not going to remain nameless or named can listen. Those are our services.
From struggle to success, I've risen above. Things that black alchemy spread inside of love. Caught up in the crisis, you gotta reach out. To secure your path, help you find your route. From the bottom to the top, I'm a product of the grind. Hard beginnings, not success, what I find. They introduced me to the world of online. Twitter, IG, so they'll all be mine. Get in this new realm, danger lurks unseen. Scammers, hustlers, fiends so mean. More concerned with the risk, I took the wrong turn. All for one click, I watched it all burn. My fam caught up in an extortion game. In a web of deceit, I'm the source of pain. Didn't know who to call, police on my old crew. But destiny had a plan, a solution came true. Scrolling IG, saving came into the frame. Black alchemy solutions had the privacy game. Look, sounded like me with a swag so tight. Had the knowledge to get me through the night. Videos about digital security. Gave him a call, found my sanity with certainty. On signal messenger, he gave me the truth. 562